Every morning you wake up with two choices. You can rise with power, or you can fall back into weakness. You can decide to own the day, or you can let the day own you. The morning is not just the start of time. The morning is the start of power. The morning is the foundation of your victory or your defeat. Your mind is most open when the sun rises. Your energy is most ready when the day begins. If you lose the morning, you lose the battle. If you win the morning, you win the war. Napoleon Hill said that the dominating thoughts of your mind shape your reality. That truth begins every single morning. The way you think when you wake up writes the story of your day. That story becomes your week. That week becomes your month. That month becomes your life. The morning mindset is not about chance. It is about control. It is about decision. It is about discipline. When you open your eyes, you must declare victory before the world even tests you. Your mind must rise before your body moves. Your spirit must rise before you step forward. That is the law of achievement. That is the law of growth. That is the law of success. Note, the morning is the battlefield of champions. The weak stumble into the day with confusion. The strong rise into the day with clarity. The weak complain about problems. The strong prepare solutions before problems appear. The weak let emotions control them. The strong command emotions like commanding an army. Napoleon Hill taught that you must take possession of your own mind. The morning is the best moment to seize that possession, because once the noise of the world begins, it is harder to win. The morning is quiet. The morning is pure. The morning is the golden moment to build your victory. 8. So how do you harness the morning mindset? First, you recognize that success is never random. Success is always the result of thoughts directed with purpose. Every single thought in your morning either strengthens you or weakens you. Every single thought is a seed. Plant seeds of power, plant seeds of gratitude, plant seeds of determination, reject seeds of fear, reject seeds of doubt, reject seeds of laziness. If you win the first thoughts, you win the first hours. If you win the first hours, you win the entire day. Napoleon Hill revealed the secret of definiteness, of purpose. That means you must wake up with a clear target. Do not wake up empty. Do not wake up vague. Do not wake up lost. Rise with purpose. Rise with vision. Rise with decision. Ask yourself every morning, what is my definite aim today? And then hold that aim like a burning torch in your hand. The morning is the moment to light that torch. Without it, you will stumble through the shadows of distraction. You must also understand the power of auto-suggestion. Hill showed that your subconscious mind accepts the words you feed it. That means the first words of your morning must be powerful commands. Speak words of strength. Speak words of courage. Speak words of abundance. Your subconscious mind will obey. If you speak weakness, your day will collapse. If you speak strength, your day will expand. The morning mindset is about programming your inner world before the outer world programs. Discipline is the iron of the morning. Without discipline, the morning is wasted. Discipline means rising when you said you would rise. Discipline means focusing when you said you would focus. Discipline means acting when you said you would act. Every act of discipline in the morning becomes fuel for the rest of the day. Without it, the day drains you. With it, the day empowers you. Hill taught that every adversity carries the seed of equal or greater benefit. That applies to mornings as well. Even if you wake tired, even if you wake with struggle, even if you wake with obstacles pressing on your mind, you can still choose victory. You can still choose power. You can still choose growth. The seed of victory is hidden in the soil of struggle. The morning is the place to plant it. The morning mindset is not about motivation. It is about mastery. Motivation fades. Mastery lasts. Mastery comes from repetition. Mastery comes from daily victory. Every morning is practice. Every morning is training. Every morning is preparation for a greater life. When you harness the morning mindset, you transform yourself into a creator of destiny. You are no longer reacting. You are no longer surviving. You are designing. You are directing. You are dominating. That is the essence of daily victory. The morning mindset begins with thought, but it does not end there. Thought must lead to action. Action must lead to momentum. Momentum must lead to victory. Hill taught that knowledge is not power until it is applied. That principle is most true in the morning. You can think of victory, you can speak of victory, but until you act on victory, nothing changes. The morning is the perfect stage to practice applied knowledge. It is the moment to command your body to move in harmony with your mind. Cool? The first action of the morning is decision. You must decide how you will approach the day. Not maybe, not later. Decide now. Will you walk into the day with strength or with weakness? Will you rise with certainty or fall with doubt? That decision is not small. That decision shapes the energy of every hour that follows. Hill revealed that indecision is the greatest thief of opportunity. So cut indecision from your mornings. Replace it with bold decision. Right? The second action of the morning is order. Order in your mind and order in your environment. A disordered morning breeds a disordered day. An ordered morning breeds a victorious day. Bring clarity to your thoughts. Bring clarity to your space. Bring clarity to your time. Hill taught that successful people know how to organize their minds around their purpose. Your morning must reflect that organization. The third action of the morning is energy. Your energy must be commanded, not wasted. Energy is life force. Energy is willpower. Energy is focus. Focus. If you drain energy in the morning, the entire day suffers. So you must direct your energy into high focus and high discipline. Protect your energy like treasure. Guard it against negativity. Guard it against distraction. Guard it against weakness. The morning is the gate of energy. Do not let intruders enter. The fourth action of the morning is gratitude. Gratitude raises your vibration and clears your mind of fear. Gratitude transforms scarcity into abundance. Gratitude reminds you of what is strong instead of what is missing. Napoleon Hill emphasized the power of a positive mental attitude. Gratitude is the foundation of that attitude. When you rise and give thanks, you program your mind for victory. When you rise and complain, you program your mind for defeat. The choice is yours every morning. Great. The fifth action of the morning is focus. Focus is the weapon of achievement. Focus is the difference between wasted hours and powerful hours. Focus is the discipline of the mind. Hill wrote that concentration of effort is the pathway to success. The morning is your chance to sharpen that concentration. Decide on the one or two essential tasks that matter most. Direct your energy like a laser on those tasks. Do not scatter your power. Do not dilute your effort. Focus creates victory. The sixth action of the morning is belief. Belief is the inner engine of achievement. Without belief, your actions are weak. Without belief, your focus is empty. Without belief, your discipline collapses. Hill taught that what the mind can conceive and believe it can achieve. The morning is the time to strengthen that belief. Speak belief, think belief, act with belief. Carry belief into the day like armor. Belief turns challenges into stepping stones. Belief turns obstacles into opportunities. Okay? The seventh action of the morning is persistence. You cannot master the morning in one day. You cannot master the morning in 1 week. It takes repetition, it takes resilience, it takes persistence. Hill declared that persistence is the sustained effort necessary to induce faith and transform plans into action. Every morning is a chance to build persistence. Every morning is a chance to prove to yourself that you will not quit. Person in the morning becomes persistence in life. Understand this truth. The mornings is not about perfection. The morning is about direction. You will have mornings where you feel weak. You will have mornings where distractions attack. You will have mornings where the world seems heavy, but victory belongs to the one who keeps direction. Victory belongs to the one who chooses discipline even in struggle. Victory belongs to the one who persists. Okay? Harnessing the morning mindset means building a chain of victories. Each morning links to the next. Each morning strengthens the chain. Over time, the chain becomes unbreakable. Over time, the chain becomes your new identity. You are no longer the one who stumbles. You are no longer the one who doubts. You are the one who rises. You are the one who commands. You are the one who conquers. That is the path of daily victory. That is the power of the morning mindset. That is the wisdom of Napoleon Hill in action. The morning mindset is not a ritual of comfort. It is a discipline of power. Comfort weakens you. Discipline strengthens you. Napoleon Hill declared that self-discipline is the master key to riches. Without it, no success is possible. With it, all success becomes possible. Your morning discipline is the seed of that mastery, right? Discipline begins with control of thought. Control your thought and you control your life. Your life. The first thought of the morning must never be defeat. The first thought of the morning must never be fear. The first thought must be strength. The first thought must be victory. You must practice until positive command becomes natural, until it is automatic, until it is unshakable. Right? Discipline extends to your emotions. If you wake with doubt, you must replace it with confidence. If you wake with fear, you must replace it with courage. If you wake with hesitation, you must replace it with decision. Hill explained that emotions can either lift you or destroy you. They are forces that must be guided. Your morning is the time to guide them. Direct your emotions toward achievement. Direct your emotions toward faith. Direct your emotions toward persistence. Right? Discipline also includes your habits. Every habit is a builder or a destroyer. Habits built in the morning are the strongest because they set the rhythm of the day. If you build the habit of clarity, you create direction. If you build the habit of gratitude, you create resilience. If you build the habit of focus, you create progress. Every single habit compounds. Every single habit is a brick in the foundation of victory. Napoleon Hill taught the principle of accurate thinking. This means you must separate truth from falsehood, strength from weakness, power from illusion. In the morning, your mind is fresh. It is the perfect time to practice accurate thinking. Do not waste energy on illusions. Do not waste time on distractions. Direct your thought to what is real. Direct your thought to what matters. Direct your thought to what produces results. Another principle Hill emphasized is imagination. Imagination is the workshop of the mind. It is the vision that shapes reality. The morning is the time to imagine the life you want, not to dream idly, but to create vividly. See the victory before it exists. See the achievement before it arrives. See the life of success before it is built. Imagination in the morning programs your subconscious with images of triumph. Those images pull you forward with invisible force. The morning mindset must also be supported by faith. Faith is the belief in things unseen. Faith is the fuel of persistence. Faith is the power that transforms thought into reality. Hill declared that faith is the eternal elixir that gives life power and action. Faith is created through repetition of belief. Faith is strengthened every morning when you affirm your purpose, when you declare your aim, when you visualize success. Without faith, the morning becomes routine. With faith, the morning becomes sacred. The morning is also where decision and action merge. It is not enough to think. It is not enough to believe. It is not enough to imagine. You must act. Action creates momentum. Momentum creates results. Results create transformation. Every morning must include decisive action aligned with your purpose. Even small actions matter. They create energy. They create proof. They create identity, the identity of a person who moves forward with certainty. Napoleon Hill revealed that procrastination is the silent killer of dreams. It begins with delay. It begins with hesitation. It begins with weakness in the morning. If you let the morning slip away, procrastination takes control. But if you take immediate action, procrastination is destroyed. That is why your morning mindset must always end with action. Without action, your thoughts remain empty. With action, your thoughts become real. I understand this clearly. The morning is not a random routine. The morning is the arena of discipline, imagination, faith, and action. It is where you build the person you must become. It is where you practice the principles that lead to greatness. It is where you transform ordinary hours into extraordinary power. When you master the morning, you master yourself. When you master yourself, you master life. That is the chain of victory. That is the unbreakable truth. The morning mindset is the birthplace of destiny. Every day is a new chance to write your story. Every day is a new chance to declare who you are. Every day is a new chance to win. Napoleon Hill taught that success requires definiteness of purpose applied with burning desire. That begins the moment you rise. Without purpose, mornings are wasted. Without desire, mornings are lifeless. But with purpose and desire, mornings become unstoppable. The morning is where you forge mental resilience. Resilience is the ability to stand tall, no matter the storm. Resilience is the strength to rise, even when you fall. Resilience is the discipline to keep moving when the world tells you to quit. Hill revealed that every setback carries a seed of greater benefit. Your morning mindset must train you to look for that seed. Instead of focusing on failure, you must focus on the lesson. Instead of focusing on loss, you must focus on growth. Instead of focusing on weakness, you must focus on power, right? The morning mindset is also about harmony. Hill called it the mastermind principle, surrounding yourself with minds that elevate you. But in the earliest hours, you must first mastermind with yourself. Unify your conscious mind with your subconscious mind. Unify your thoughts with your emotions. Unify your vision with your action. When there is harmony within you, there will be harmony around you. When there is harmony in the morning, there will be harmony in the day. No? Another vital principle is decision backed by courage. Hill warned that fear is the greatest enemy of success. Fear whispers that you are not ready. Fear whispers that you will fail. Fear whispers that you are not enough. But the morning is the moment to silence fear. Courage is born in the silence of morning reflection. Courage is born when you declare, I will win. Courage is born when you step into the day with faith. F8. Without courage, your plans collapse. With courage, your plans ignite. No. The morning mindset is also the place to practice self-mastery. Self-mastery is not control over others. It is control over yourself, control over your thoughts, control over your emotions, control over your habits, control over your actions. Napoleon Hill taught that the person who cannot control themselves can never control anything in life. The morning is your daily test of self-mastery. If you control the first hour, you can control the rest. If you fail the first hour, the day slips away. Every morning is a declaration of identity. Who are you when you rise? Are you the one who hesitates or the one who decides? Are you the one who complains or the one who commands? Are you the one who drifts or the one who directs? The choice is made in the morning. The morning decides the person you are becoming. The morning decides the legacy you are building, right? The morning mindset transforms ordinary life into extraordinary achievement. It is the hidden key that separates the average from the exceptional. It is the force that turns discipline into freedom. It is the power that turns dreams into reality. Napoleon Hill showed that riches of life are not given to the lucky, but to the disciplined. They are not given to the hesitant, but to the decisive. They are not given to the weak, but to the strong. When you rise with the morning mindset, you join the ranks of the strong. Remember this truth. Every morning is a battle for your future. Every morning is a test of your character. Every morning is a chance to step closer to destiny. If you rise with weakness, you lose the test. If you rise with strength, you pass the test. The choice is yours every single day. Harness the morning mindset for daily victories. Take possession of your thoughts. Direct your emotions with power. Build habits of discipline. Focus on your definite purpose. Strengthen your belief with faith. Act with courage and persistence. Declare your identity as a champion every day, every morning, every sunrise. Eichel. Victory does not wait. Destiny does not wait. The world does not wait. You must rise and take it. You must rise and own it. You must rise and live it. You harness the morning mindset, and your life will become a masterpiece of daily victories.